Stomp. 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 Stomp.
That's clicking the left
Stomp.
stick, right? That's how I do that.
Stomp. I don't
Use
know,
the
Rob.
right
I haven't,
stick.
I haven't looked at
Well,
I haven't looked at this game in 3 weeks. Whatever was
Yep.
the last time we touched
Yep.
it. Welcome back to Double Dead Space, the either Infinity War or Endgame of Part 1, Part 2 saga. I'm not sure which.
Hey, look. They're talking about chat. They're watching.
They're watching. All right, we finished that puzzle, right? That was the last thing we did. Yay,
Yeah,
puzzle!
yeah.
Oh man, I'm so glad I don't have to do that puzzle again. Or
I
puzzles.
am. Me too. Again, I'm not prone to motion sickness playing games like this, but staring up at the vaulted ceiling to do the circuiting and spinning around trying to trace it really did not feel great.
Okay.
Oh, but man, everything would have been so different. I'll bet I wouldn't have had those motion sickness issues if I'd had, like, a screen that could change form factor in some way. A little... just something that could have made...
If your monitor could tilt with the direction with like the axis that you are on as a character, like, so it's not that it curves from left and right. It actually just, it's moving to reflect the dynamics of the character and what they're experiencing in the game. I think that's delightful.
Much better. There we go.
What did you just do? Are you just reducing your warranty in real time for the audience's pleasure?
Rob,
Yeah, what's up, Kato?
you're blocking your camera.
What?
You're blocking your camera.
Wait, he didn't do that as a bit?
I'm not sure.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Sorry. I was just enjoying my OLED flex. Here, let me address this situation. I see I put a little too much curve on that.
Can we hear it? Thank you to the Min Max show for rating.
I
Rob,
think that's perfect now.
I think Rob is of the belief that, despite being told explicitly in a meeting that he would not be able to expense any of these items in any capacity, that if he just works them way as bits and content, you can like work your way up the concours, our internal service for ticketing items through. Just send it on through. Like, look, I can't expense the whole monitor, but like a part of it made it into the stream, and the chat was delighted.
Yeah. So now it's kind of like right, exactly. So now it is. I guess we'd have to like. What's the thing they do? It's tax season, so this stuff is on my mind. I just need to calculate the depreciation for every time I use this flex mode on stream, and then I get compensated for that.
Well, at least it's a tax write-off, right?
There's a lot of things where I've been like, hey, this is all for work, and it turns out that's not just like...
Rob, you need to get a tax person. Just like, why can't wait? No, you definitely be able to write up that monitor.
I do have a tax person. Yes, no, they're great.
Why would you be able to write off the monitor?
There are limits to like it doesn't. Well, first of all, that's a this year expense. So like we'll see how this goes next year. But yeah, it's it's kind of it's not like you can't go to the tax man and be like, man, I went crazy on cool stuff for my business. So can I just get that money back from taxes? That doesn't really happen. All right, so where the hell am I going now? So we did. Well, that's not that control. Sorry, I've been playing so much on like the 360 controller, I totally forget that the PlayStation has the big middle button that you press that is like important for a lot of games. All right. I have to deploy the antenna.
see. I have this blueprint, but that requires.
Wait, this isn't my saw
store.
blade gun. I forget what this fucker is. Hello, what are you? That is a force gun.
Love it. Aren't tax people very expensive? As long as you're getting someone who is getting more than you're putting in, you're good to go. That happened to me this year. I'm good to go. Actually, it went really well this year.
Oh.
Level taxing.
Hell yeah.
And you know what I did, Rob? I did what you said you're not supposed to do. Anything. Everything from Apple. I mean, I review movies. Like, tax write-offs, baby. Let's go. Let's see. Nodes. What am I spending these nodes on? I don't really have, like, good options at this point.
I'm also lacking in a lot of things here. I got this shitty plasma cutter.
Can you mute Rob's audio on my side?
How many shots do you take? Gracious. Let's see here.
Genji gloves. Force gun in the remake is so good, it also peels the necros apart. Yes, it is probably my favorite gun in the remake. It feels like, well, it's like you mentioned, it is a shotgun that instead of blasting all the parts off, it rips the skin off. It's extremely good. Paul suspending. Are we not supposed to have any game audio at all? I don't know. Hey chat, how's the audio? How you feeling about it? What are you getting? What are you not getting? There's audio.
How much money
but it
do I
is a
have?
bit low.
How much
Just
money
a little
do
Rob.
I have? That's
Let's give a little more Rob to everyone. Not like Rob the voice, Rob the game.
So how much money do I have? Oh wait, I got lots of money. Okay.
You should only be hearing
What?
Rob's audio. We're not piping
Map time.
both audio streams.
Map. On the map. On the map. Wait, what's that room? Wait, what are these various rooms? Have I been in all these rooms? Oh yeah, that's right. I got level 3 access.
Oh shit. Okay, I need to wait for Rob.
Oh, okay.
I found a big boy hanging out, doing their thing. I'd ask, how far are you from the end? Anyway, we have what I would call a third of the way to go, maybe a fourth, depending on how charitable you want to be about it. My guess is that we are going to get towards the end game and not finish it today. Unfortunately, we have a kind of a limit on how far we can go because my children have activities tonight, and I am the parent in charge of getting them there. So, but we can. We're going to play for a couple hours. I just think we're going to need a couple hours and then a couple hours more.
All right, let's.
Brief 145. Now Rob's audio is quieter again. Curious audio. Goblin saying, depends on how much you like side quests for the remake. Yes, that is definitely. Are we gonna tell Rob to not go on the final side quest, the one where you go and get all the little badges so you can unlock the final doors? Yes, we're not gonna let Rob. Rob will be asked to do that in their spare time because it's wholly unnecessary for beating the game, although delightful if you want all the final upgrades.
Oh, wait. Oh, this tunnel seems... Oh.
Chad is behind. Okay, you're not far from me.
Wait, Odesk says I love suboptimal upgrades if I don't do the side quests.
Correct, but you have to do that in your spare time. You're welcome to do that side quest that requires like.
Fair enough. You will let me
30 to
know
40
before I
minutes of
hit a point
backtracking.
where it's like.
Yeah.
Before I hit a point where it's like there's no returning from here.
It will be very obvious. I mean, I think you already have the side quest if I remember correctly, and it's basically just you need to get to unlock maximum security.
Ooh, sounds like the comms engineer. He was speaking to someone on a radio that doesn't work. And yeah, maybe I've talked into the same transmitter myself once or twice after hours, just in case. Like that poem says, hope sings the tune without the words and never stops. At all. Yep, that's what the poem sathat's just what Kata does with our stream setup. When not in use.
Muffins, yeah, the game is kind with the point of no return message. It is. I believe it like totally breaks immersion for a game that is otherwise like naturalistic, integrating UI, like so it all feels like it's part of what you're exploring. And then I believe like at some point it's just like, hey, look, like when you get in this, like all that is gone if you want to do anything that's left there, which is nice. I like it when games don't. Like, it was actually a frustration in Resident Evil 4. Like, that is a game where it presents as being, like, hey, like, all these spaces, you're going to be able to go back to them. And, like, we got side quests, reason to be exploring. And broadly, that is true. But then, often enough, if you are not completely neurotic in your exploration in the way I am, if you're, like, a little more, I'm going to press forward and then come back, you are going to be punished for doing that. Eventually you will hit spots where you just cannot return.
Hang on, let's just check this one little message. This is a bit of... Alright, just have to reply to this.
Well, only know what's a concern is if you just start talking to a long lost family member, and start reciting the poem.
Alright, so I got 3 nodes. And so the problem I got is there's so many good weapons that I have no ammo for. I could, of course, turn my money into ammo, but then I couldn't turn them into nodes.
And I think at some point, this is a bit of a 76er situation, Rob. You have to trust the process. Trust the loot. Trust the drops. The game is going to give you what you need. You're never going to run out of ammo. And at this stage, like, you've unlocked so many upgrade paths that one must simply choose which ones to walk down.
Yeah, it's so true. Alright.
Bogsmire, did Rob get the stasis upgrade from the side quest? He can do that now if he hasn't. Can't remember if he's already done it, though. We'd have to see if he has that one unlocked. I know which one you're talking about. That is the one backtracky thing that I would recommend.
Not this shit. It's not the stasis upgrades here.
No. It's a blueprint that you get, or not blueprint, but like a permanent upgrade you get as a result of a a side quest that essentially upgrades your stasis so that it does even more slowing down of enemies, where they progress to beyond just to like.
Yeah.
And then also, I think it does damage over time.
Here's the thing. Everything I want is buried behind tons of, like, this increases rate of fire, this increases ammo capacity, and it's like, that's not... I have no fucking ammo. Like, we're going to make it more efficient to burn through tons of ammo is not, like, the selling point. I want damage, and I want, like, ability upgrades.
Cherry Spice brings up an intriguing point. It's just whether you want to rip that kind of Band-Aid off, which is... You can sell things, Rob. Like, if there are weapons you would like to remove from the lineup,
oh man,
that's going to get you the kind of cash infusion, Silicon Valley investment that you need. But that's a lot to ask.
I'm gonna bootstrap Isaac off the back of my plasma cutter. Because I will say, like, just in that last zombie encounter, it was one zombie who came out of an air vent. And the plasma cutter was not up to that job. That was like a brown zombie, and it was just
those are brutal. Those are brutal.
Just like that was more than a full magazine, and like it was not putting it down. And so I'm like, I'm not sure that plasma cutter, but there's so many upgrades sunk into it.
SEM, does upgrading weapon capacity still get you a free reload? I did not know that was a thing. Is that a thing?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, these guys are gross.
Oh, what? No.
You could just
no.
Run. You could just run. You're not okay. Well, that's the opposite of running. That's definitely getting.
Is it still up? No.
This is so much ammo, Rob. I know that I said to trust the process, but look, that guy got fired from the 76ers. So, like, there's a limit to the process. Gundado, low on ammo, proceeds to unload multiple magazines into the wall. Yep. Rob, so people probably haven't listened to the podcast yet, but there is a whole sequence where you discuss the fact that when you get into a bind in a game with a gun, that maybe you have a propensity to panic a little bit, and I feel like maybe we just saw that in action. I don't mean to judge this early into the stream, but I feel like I saw a lot of bullets get put into the wall. Oh wow!
Okay, fuck you. We're going back. We're re-racking. No, actually, all right, fine.
You can re-rack. Do the encounter again. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I don't want to lose this progress.
It's also the case that I don't think you're going to be coming back. So sometimes with those little enemies that spill out on the ground, it's a question of, is it really worth fighting them, or is it, do you just want to go?
I don't know. This is a new room. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know what's through here. I don't know.
Look at your map.
I need to
look at your map. Look at that map. You can get a sense of it this early on.
All right, there's a.
Seems unlikely. I feel like you could even just stasis and move on. Because now you understand what the enemy does, right? Like, you attack it, phase 1 ends, and then they spill out.
Didn't like it at all.
Yep, and also people are pointing out the flamethrower is really effective on this enemy, broadly speaking. Oh, that's
fucking...
You just picked up a body.
Yep. What the hell is the goddamn... Oh.
Square?
I hit triangle and it just like didn't fire the first time. Maybe he'll leave me alone now. No, he's not gonna leave me alone in here, is he?
You should know. They don't travel through doors. Whoop. Now, Rob, were you just complaining about the plasma cutter? And look at that. The game bestows upon you as though it is listening. Here's a plasma cutter upgrade.
Yeah. Oh no, but then that was to go right back to that bench.
You'll probably find another. I mean, like, look, I beat this game, and eventually the plasma cutter just became a fallback when I just needed new ammo to drop for other weapons. So it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
I got 50 plasma cutter shots. Like, time to try and take out 2 or 3 enemies with this and work my way back. Oh,
Hear me out.
I'm hearing. Hold on. Ready?
15% armor.
Yeah. Oh, that's so much. That's like
I could make
that's
that.
almost 25%.
Oh wait, we're there. We're there.
Oh,
I don't need these
Thank you.
semiconductors.
thank you for bestowing upon me, delightful vending machine. You're over. Get in there.
Get it?
Get in the machine. We have not seen other characters on the Ishimura be tragically dismembered as they went into the armor machine because they were
There
pushed
sure
in
wasn't
there.
in like a log about it.
No, definitely not. Always get a suit upgrade. I mean, it's the equivalent in Resident Evil 4 of always get the briefcase upgrade. Yes, I would love to shove more shit in here to not use. Ooh, look at that boy. He big. He's strong. In fact, he's 15% stronger.
All right. And now, is there anything else I need in here? Yes, but I can't afford it. Okay. What? Oh, no.
Get through there. Alright. Round and round we go.
Why isn't this not opening? Oh.
Oh, shit! I love you, game. Oh, that one. Okay. Okay, that's a lot. Oh my god. That's 25. That's 25 pieces. Okay. Goblins saying the way the long boys walk remind me of the regenerators in Resident Evil 4. Yeah, they have a similar swagger vibes for sure. The regenerator is an enemy that we talk about on Waypoint Radio in the episode that just dropped into your feeds. We don't spoil exactly how it works because I want Ren to be surprised when she gets later into the game if she continues playing, because it is truly one of the great reveals of that game. An excellent enemy. And a complete nightmare.
I thought the Ragdoll Physics corpse was like an enemy sneaking up on me, and I had a little bit of like a brief jolt of terror. All right, we're gonna hang on. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah, and you got that node. That's right.
Okay, wait a second here. We got, what's this? Ki Kinesis throw damage. That sounds useful. If I remember to use Kinesis, well, like when
it's not.
Even with like a blade.
I don't. Well, I think your upgrades are better spent elsewhere, but that's just me.
Like this sweet new plasma cutter upgrade.
I would just keep going in the flamethrower, frankly. Flamethrower gives an enormous bang for the buck in terms of weapon dividends. Truvo, hi Waypoint. Min-Max brought me here. Nice to meet you. Well, we thank Min-Max for rating the stream, and we thank you, Trufo, for hanging out and saying hi. We are currently playing,
making bad decisions.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, welcome to a stream of consciousness and a stream of bad decisions. Well, we are playing both versions of Dead Space at the same time. I'm currently waiting for Rob to round a few corners and catch up to the spot that I am at. Trufo, wait, is that Klepik? As far as I know. Keep working that out.
Okay. Yeah, let's... We'll go ham on this fuel tank. Sure.
Again, like the way that the loot distribution works is going to be different for everybody else, but Dead Space just kept giving me flamethrower ammo. It's like as though it was just pointing a big
What
red...
the fuck?
I think that's just the body, right?
This is the scariest shit.
Just...
Yes, it is. It is. That was the scariest thing I've ever seen. Like that, scarier than anything like they put in the game was that coming through the wall.
Incredible.
Oh, and every time that door shuts, you just hear it getting squished.
One day, ragdolls will like probably cease to be in video games. They'll find new techniques, but it will be a loss. They should keep them. But yeah, I had so much flamethrower ammo in the like concluding chapters of this game. Like, and I used the flamethrower, but not as much as the game. Like, the amount of ammo that it was giving me it seemed to be the game saying like, look, we give up. We know you love the flamethrower. Don't use other weapons. Just use this one. And it's me going, I keep selling the flamethrower ammo, and I don't need any more.
What's this little room?
Deploy the antenna. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a little spot for a little spooky spook.
And there's ammo and credits.
You seem to be getting a lot of ammo, Rob. Oh, some health as well. That's interesting. It's interesting. And it also seems to be really pointing you in the direction of plasma rounds. Fascinating.
Probably doesn't mean anything.
No. Games rarely signpost that heavily.
Oh, so we're gonna have to... Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this?
Another node? For... Marab? No, credits.
For Marab? Are you maladying my name? Were you just trying that on for size? Marab.
Ooh, Marab. Ooh, oh. Oh. I feel like that's what your monitor is saying every time it curves. Oh, hello, Marab.
Doors obstructed. Please contact a repair
Lady, I am the repair technician. Oh, that's an obstruction.
All right, here we are. Da, 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 da. Oh, so oh man, do I not have to go out there? Rob's the only one who has to go out there.
I can shoot it right off the hull.
I just
Wait,
get a
what?
big gun.
You focus on the Valor.
will do.
Oh, Rob,
What?
the sequence is so much more intense in the remake. I thought maybe there was a little
no.
bit of this here. I would save right now. You don't even want to do the bit
Yeah,
that
is
you
the
just did
elevator
a second time.
Just in case I have to go upstairs and shop.
It's right there.
I
Yeah.
can do that.
And you have the pulse rifle with you
Yup.
on hand.
Yup.
Okay.
And I forget. Is it circle?
Yes,
that's
through that door to
pulled?
your right. Oh. You're not gonna need that. I'll just tell you. You could just put those things down.
The Leviathan isn't gonna do that like second phase.
You're gonna have
he did last
you
time.
got larger concerns.
Entering zero
All
gravity.
right, I'm gonna begin firing and see what I do over here. Oh my god! Wow! It is amazing how much they reconceptualized this fight.
What? Hey. There's some shit back there? Okay. What's this? Whoa! Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. I need... Where's the nearest oxygen tank? There we go. Hey, I need to...
Manual targeting enabled.
Okay, there we go. Aren't I supposed to get a little air whoosh when the... Hey, what's that? What's that shit? Hey, go away. Oh, hell.
Targeting enabled.
What are those little, like, red pips? Oh, wait, did the guns deactivate?
The game just crashed for me. It was mad that Rob's my sequence was so much shorter than Rob's, and so it said, "I'm out."
So wait, am I just gonna fly around and shoot this thing endlessly?
Yeah.
Because I did not feel like I was making an impact. Like, after the first shots against, like, the weak points, it was like, you can keep shooting that, nothing's gonna happen.
Do you have to, like, go around twice, if I recall correctly? It's always an orange glowy spot.
It's tied to a gun. Okay, so it doesn't, like, it doesn't toggle over as you move around. It's whatever is the last gun you touched.
Uh-oh. Now Dead Space doesn't want to launch anymore.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh.
Let's try it again.
Whoa!
All right, Kato, I'm gonna have to actually. I just reboot my computer. Like it doesn't want to launch the game. It just keeps.
Okay, so you, like...
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
Oh, but then you destroyed the ADS cannon. Oh, you little... Oh, fuck. Oh, is this little shit just gonna be like flailing now? Oh, fuck this.
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
What the fuck? What's this shit? Fuck. I'm gonna buy some more health. Yeah, we're just gonna go upstairs, we're gonna buy some health, and not deal with this bullshit. Well, I guess we have to deal with the bullshit, but you know. What can I sell? Oh, hang on, let's just... I didn't put anything good in storage, did I? And by
how'd
good,
that
I
go?
mean sellable. Not great, Patrick.
Okay.
So,
All right,
like,
all right.
It shit a bunch of mines into the space, and then a
Ew,
tentacle knocked me into them.
luckies. No.
And that was that. That was it. And also, like, Isaac is slow. Like, I'm like, I need to get out of the way of this tentacle, and Isaac is just like drift. Is that the... Let's see. I need a bigger health kit is the thing. But I also don't want to sell this shit. Patrick, I feel like because the game just gave me a ton of pulse rifle ammo, I shouldn't sell pulse rifle ammo.
No,
Under
because
the
you're
theory
trying
that
to
like
hit.
it's important.
You're attempting to hit items that are very like little pinpoint shots that are pretty far off.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what the
Yeah.
pulse rifle is best at.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a ton of damage. You're just trying to. So you're using the turrets, right? Like the turrets are helping you. You're using those.
Yeah. Well, the turrets are doing all the damage to the boss, to
Right.
the Leviathan. I was mostly just dodging the things it was throwing at me, but then once it put the spiky ones out, there was kind of nowhere to go. I assume I can shoot those. Except, won't those chain react?
Yeah, I'd have to look. I have to see the scene.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. Now I'm hoping I'm going to get past this same sequence and not have the game crash on me.
Yeah, we're gonna try shooting the mines for sure.
Entering zero gravity.
Yeah, I would definitely... That sounds like a solid piece of advice. But it's definitely the sequence that in the game that probably requires the most finesse from you as the player in terms of navigating the zero-G space and also doing offensive and defensive maneuvers. You know, whereas
Yeah.
a lot of the zero-G stuff earlier in the game is either puzzle-oriented or briefly combat-oriented. This one just has like an enormous amount of things to sort of test your resolve. Don't crash on me now.
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed. Manual targeting enabled. Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
Whoa, fuck. Hang on, I need a little oxygen.
I think you can just avoid the mines. I don't think I shot them. I think I just like...
Yeah.
I just expected the enemy to kind of do that for me. Like, I think it's just treat it like a minefield, not like a...
Yeah, the problem...
I also think closer to the hugging the ceiling is going to be a better bet than the floor.
Oh, come on.
Manual targeting enabled. Warning. ADS cannon
Come on.
destroyed.
Oh, no!
I think you pulled that towards you. Ah, there you go.
No, it was the tentacle that got me.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Just keep moving. There you go. Because when he does the sweep, he ends up taking out a bunch of the mines for you. Is my remembrance of that area. There you go. That's a nice combo. Woo! You got nothing on us, big boy. Is that it?
Dead and gone.
Yeah!
Do it. I've got a transmission loaded and ready to
Nicely done, Rob. I think you did less tries than I
Thank
did.
you.
But I also never figured out that
Hang on, I
trick
just want to
unless
watch this
didn't.
fucker die.
Oh, please.
All right, there we go.
I think it's less watch him die as much as watches this mass float away and inevitably infect some other part of the universe.
That's kind of. Did we learn nothing from Chen? No, by all means, let's put this guy in a lifeboat.
Exiting.
We'll never see him again.
Exiting vacuum.
Yes, we're saving immediately.
But yeah, I never figured out the whole trick with grabbing the gooey bits in the air and tossing them back like they're mines or missiles. And that, in retrospect, would have made that fight a whole lot easier for me as well.
Well,
because
I figured that, like, because that's the key to the first fight, that they would recycle
yeah,
it.
I didn't figure that out in that
They
first fight,
kinda
though.
do. Yeah, I mean, chat told me, because I certainly felt like it was more shoot these before they reach you, and then try to get back on targeting down the center weak point.
Yes! Finally! USM Valor, this is Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Do not open the...
It's been like 25 minutes since they got that escape pod.
Do you read?
Hey, these guys are wrecking my shit.
We're too late.
The Valor!
It's heading right for you!
Brace yourself!
Cold collision imminent.
So this is our Rickenbacker sequence, huh? Oh,
Are you on the Valorant?
the Valor just crashed into us.
Daniels, what happened?
Or the Valor.
Something
The
shut
Valor,
whole
not the
crew
Valor.
down.
That's a
Was it
video game.
an asteroid?
Those things got onto the Valor. A rescue ship. They found your...
Wow, you're about to meet my favorite enemy type, Rob. I'm so excited for you and your journey that you're about to go on.
Here's SOS beacon.
It's a good one.
No, that's what I was telling you. I found an executive shuttle on the crew deck.
Ooh,
Intact.
an
But the
executive
Bob
shuttle.
shuttle's missing its singularity core. It can't get
Just for me? For Rob?
If the Valor's singularity core is okay, I could salvage it, install it on that shuttle. We're fucking out of here.
Where's the Valor now?
It's near comms.
Keep us stable. Isaac, I'll grab a suit and EVA onto the Valor. Meet me there. We'll find that core together. Let CEC clean up their own mess. I'm saving what I can.
Alright. Save so we don't have to repeat that cutscene, and then we will mosey on.
In my version of the game, it's like I can hear a space whale. Oh, it's that thing.
Hey,
just encountered-
Patrick?
Yeah.
Bogsmeyer says that this might be the moment to go try to find a stasis core, or the stasis thing.
This is not when I did it, but you could do it. I did it after this, so that is,
Their argument is...
well, I don't want to...
there's-
Nobody spoil what happens on the
things
ship.
on the Valor, I might be glad I had that.
I
Though have no
understand
stasis-
I understand the argument.
Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go. We're gonna follow... Because also, I don't see... do I see a quest here that, like, even gives me a hint as to where the fuck it is?
For what? Where to find to finish off to get the upgrade?
Yeah.
It's not you are not authorized. What's that one? Yeah, it's the premeditated malpractice, right? I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
what it is. Yeah.
Okay. The bridge isn't far from here. I think it's just up the elevator, down the hall, through the door.
Well, you have another step after that. I think that you get
Yeah,
that,
okay.
and then that will take you to one last place. Because I think you have to go back to hydroponics. I think that's where the quest concludes.
Alright. Game is kind of pointing me, though, to just get on the fucking Valor and go. And
It really
we'll
wants you
follow
to get.
the-
It does. It does. It
the
does.
pacing.
Entering vacuum.
Which is what I did, and then did
Wait,
this
where
quest
the-
after.
No. hang on, is the Valor through the... I would assume since it crashed in here, I just fly around and it'll be here, but that doesn't appear to be what happened. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, cool. That looks... God, the fact that you just fly around space and, like, see all this shit is nice. Hey, wait a second. Where's the O2 tanks? Oh, shit.
Isaac, I'm on board. The Valor's trashed, but I can make it to the bridge. The hell was that?
I can't talk right now, Hammond. I'm, making really upsetting noises.
Exiting zero gravity.
Wait, if I start calling it the fucking Valorant now too? God damn it.
Let it be. Let your heart be your guiding key, and whether it points you to a Valor or a Valorant, you know, who could say?
I love how much the posters look like the Doom Marine. To me, that is like Doom Marine armor. Or something reminiscent of it. Or maybe I'm mostly reacting to like the red backdrop. Ooh. What's going on here? Why'd they put... Oh. That's weird. Okay. The fact that I shoot the little doll and it starts crying was slightly upsetting.
Isaac, we have a problem. The Valor's carrying a 12 megaton warhead. The crash hit the torpedo bay hard. I need you to handle that nuke right away before something sets it off.
Handle 12 megatons? You know I'm not a nuclear engineer, right?
I don't need you to be. Just stabilize the warhead and eject it away from the Ishimura.
Christ, Hammond.
No one
Tank Fastic 1983. It's interesting how 2008 looks so much more appealing at a glance. Nice and colorful and contrasty. It is definitely a much more readable game. It's also trying to be much more readable. Like it is a very clean aesthetic, whereas you know the update is really using lighting to obscure and obfuscate what you're seeing. It is definitely a real change in approach that is not just rooted in you know advances in lighting technology and other such effects, but it is like a very specific choice. Did you get on the ship, or are we doing the quest?
Oh, I'm on the ship. Yeah. I'm in.
Oh, you're on the ship.
Yeah, I'm like, I boarded and I just went through like the
Oh, did you find your
their
friends?
lockers area. I have not found any friends yet.
Oh, that's too bad.
I saw
Well, maybe
something
they're just
skittering around ominously when I boarded.
Oh, I assume they're just out of frame.
Having a good time too.
I mean, Rob, we've all been to a party in our youth in which we were all just skittering around the floor, and you know, other people may not understand what we're up to. Was it more of a? Have you seen any of Succession at all? I'm not up to date, so chat, chill. Okay, well, one day if you ever watch it, something called "bore on the floor" will mean something to you, and I feel like that's a little more in tune with you and I.
Oh, fuck that.
Uh-huh? What? Why'd you say that about me?
There's no bullshit gonna come out of him, right?
Well,
The soldiers must have had stasis units on their armor. When they returned, those units merged right into their bodies.
depends on your definition of
They're
bullshit, I
fucking fast,
suppose.
Isaac. Stay sharp.
Okay, so that was an encounter designed for me just to own that guy because he was like put in a long tunnel and it was like a test range. I assume running into these guys in general, though, that little warping shit is going to be way more annoying.
Look, sometimes one dabbles in the dark arts of stasis, and it binds with them.
So let me think here. This is the one that shoots singularities, right?
The force
big
gun?
ol'-
It's alt fire,
yeah,
I believe, does that. What the fuck is going on in my version of this?
I don't...
Got a bunch of Xbox orbs that I got to deal with.
So I came in through here. Where did I come in? I'm a little disoriented. Yeah, okay, I thought so. This is the door that was all foobar. Okay. I associate the little battery puzzles now with just absolute nightmare shit happening. Okay. Oh, I can use the cargo left. I don't like that building music cue.
You hearing some ominous strings, Rob?
Yeah, and it just keeps building. Okay, so the Valor knew that whatever we'd done out here was probably going to be bad. Okay. So these guys were not sent in unawares.
Which, if true, Rob, makes what happened to them seem all the dumber. Like, you think you get, like, your highest protocols, right?
Hang on, if we look, so what they knew to prepare for was that people would have just become, like, wildly culty, right?
I don't know. I don't know where we're at in the story.
Like, it says... No, but they do know there's an infection risk. So, yeah, like, the fact they just cracked that escape pod seems pretty,
Let's see who's in there. Is George in there?
Also, the escape pods have windows. Like, we saw Chen through that window. I would have been like, hey, let's just take a little glance. Let me see what we got here. Oh, you're not gonna let me... Wait, ooh.
Who is shooting me?
This is Commander Cadigan to all hands. We have been boarded by hostile forces.
Oh, that
Hostiles
guy.
are alien. Repeat, alien and extremely dangerous. All personnel to arms. Fire at will.
This is an odd little space they left me. Ah, it was just a tiny little nook and cranny to reward me with a little node. Alright. I will take your node.
So we couldn't let... If they ever made a... Or if they did make a board game out of Dead Space, it would be catastrophic, because Rob would just be... just trading for nodes. Not trying to get off the Ishimura, just trying to figure out whatever the win state is to have the most nodes at the end of the game.
And then there is no win state for nodes?
But
It's
you
just
can
like...
bury me with my nodes.
It's like, dude, the game ends after 12 turns, no matter what. Why do you have all these nodes? You're supposed to spend those. And I would be like, no. Hang on. This is weird. Is that just the lighting? Oh, that's weird. It's like a little... Uh-huh. Alright, so this battery is cooked. We gotta get the other battery. I didn't need to deal with that.
Mr. Clark? Hello? I must speak with you.
Who is this?
Dr. Terrence Kine, the Ishimura's chief science officer. I studied the marker for the church.
I'm done talking to unitologists.
But the planet won't rest until the marker is returned. You can't leave.
Watch me.
Sound like more culty bullshit.
Where am I going?
Only those army guys knew what the secret of cutting off their limbs. Yeah.
Caution. Radiation hazard.
Oh, someone left the kettle on.
Caution. Radiation hazard.
What's the button for...
Caution. Radiation hazard.
Chat, what's the button to, like, dash across? I thought it was like you click a stick. So I can, like, attach myself to different parts of the environment. I always forget this when I get into the zero-G sections. Clearly, I think I need to scan one of these walls.
I don't know if this makes a ton of sense for as a
Ecto
position for a
Y.
weapons rack, but...
Why? There it is. Thank you.
Caution. Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials.
Oh.
Caution. Warhead
What do we got here?
contain all explosive materials.
That's how all good phrases start in Dead Space. What do we got here?
Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials. Contain all explosive.
I don't think that's how nukes work. Oh, the autosave was close to that? Yes, it was. Okay.
Caution.
Okay. Just need a little moment to collect myself. Just gotta have a little thought about
What does
we
that
learned.
mean? What does collect ourselves mean? What happened, Rob? Did you get someone
One of those
munch
things,
on
the
you?
minute I did it, I knew what was gonna happen. One of the dudes who drags the giant flesh sack of explosives.
No, don't like him.
I set fire to the walkway next to the Warhead as he approached. Then I blew up his little bomb sack, and that set off the nuke. And the game over screen came up.
Caution. Radiation hazard. Caution. Radiation hazard.
Okay.
Caution. Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials.
I'm not even sure I have to kill this guy. He seemed kind of trapped back there. No, wait.
Yeah, that is. I mean, sure. Yeah.
Oh, that'll set it off too. Okay. The first time that happened, it didn't. But okay, so the radius is really tight. All right, I'm gonna have to see it. Can I forget. Can I just pull the little bomb sack away?
You can't.
Or do I have to sever
you can
it
sever
off?
their arm. Yes, you can sever their arm, and then shoot the bomb sack and use it as a explosive yourself.
Caution. Radiation hazard.
Oh man, they make these enemies so much worse in the remake.
Unstable. Contain all explosive materials. Caution.
Well, that was mostly by accident, but I will take it.
Contain all
The puzzle master asks not for why the puzzle is solved, only that it is, Rob.
Come on.
The brain works itself in mysterious ways. Why would one question?
contain all explosive materials.
Personally, I think when my long-lost girlfriend chimes in over at the intercom saying that I should make her whole again, I think I just gotta wife guy it up and whatever it takes, baby.
Yeah. Where's the power thing? Ah, hang on. That ain't it. Where is... Oh, that was over there by the door.
Okay, the warhead's clear.
Damn it. This doesn't add up. If the Valor was just on patrol.
Isaac, you just read the log.
And if they had a target, what's out here except us?
Yeah, I know. I'm down
I'm
on
not sure
the-
Isaac's all put together at this point.
I'll clear your route to the engine room. Grab that singularity core and let's get out of here.
Are there any goodies over here? There are. I know there's something back there. Hang on. I demand my little treat. I think I lost it. I think whatever I was
You lost
pulling.
your little treat?
Yeah, there was a little treat back there, but it like got stuck in the rubble, and now the little treat is gone. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Hope it wasn't a node.
The game wouldn't do that to you, Rob. The game knows you.
Yes, but it knows me to mock me. Well, it doesn't sound like anything good is happening back there.
Just let them, if two stasis boys, if a stasis boy meets another stasis boy, just let the boys be boys.
Hey, Ripper Blades! Games like, Rob, do you want your win button back? I kinda do. Man, the game really loves giving me pulse rounds. Like, a lot. Like, it's like, here.
Yeah, I found that definitely was a weapon type the game was pushing me towards pretty constantly. But the pulse rifle kind of became like a different version of the plasma cutter, which was like I used it in boss encounters where it's just like I need to just dump ammunition. Or it's just like, all right, fine. I just need to burn through 100 bullets of these before I switch to the weapon I actually want to use. I'm getting a lot of pulse rifle ammo here too.
All right, I'll be honest. That was an expensive encounter, but I feel like at those ranges, it was always going to be a bit nasty. Though now I say that, and I'm like, there was like 50 explosive things I could have thrown in this room. But this is what happens to me. I don't think of this stuff until afterwards, where it's like, there's a dozen different environmental things I could have used to get out of that cheat, and instead I fired off all my most expensive ammunition, and yeah.
That happens a lot in Resident Evil 4 as well, where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got through that encounter. Like, I used so much of my resources. And then you do the, all right, time to sweep everything up and find the items that were dropped that I missed, and it's like, oh, here were 7 barrels and other environmental things I could have used to make my life a lot easier.
Well, this is just me. Like, it is the minute. It's not just the. So a lot of my I get crossed up on controls because I'm like switching games so often that I don't really have much like built-in muscle memory for a game that I'm not like currently deep in a session on. But the broader thing, and this comes up a lot in like your Hunt showdowns, your Fortnite, like etc., is the, hey, there's the gun you have out, and then there's all the items and shit you could use to like make the encounter different and better for you. And I'm like, no, gotta shoot guy. Gotta shoot guy. Gun out. Gotta wait to reload so I can shoot guy again.
Oh, hey, you're in the different shooting gallery. I've just made it to that section as well. Yours is much different than mine.
Yeah, this is really lavish. A really detailed spaceship we got here. I was hoping that I would like have magic security clearance for all these doors. Oh yeah, it's like a little kill house they got here. So this is where they run their little drills to see what difficulty they play the rest of the campaign on. And then the Valor tells them that they should probably play on easy. And then they're like, well, that can't be right. And then they run it again a few more times. And then it's like, maybe you should still play on easy. And then they're like, nah. I'll play on medium or hard. I'm good at these games. And then they all died. Alright, I guess we will...
Shooting range online. Caution. Live fire exercise.
What? Is anything gonna open while the range is active? No. Okay, so if I just wanted to, I could run this drill.
Yes, I believe you get a node out of it if you wanted an incentive. Boxmar, one of the original shooting galleries is a callback to RE4. I mean, the entire game is a callback to RE4, so that would not... Oh, I had already messed up.
Well, that was bullshit. No! What?
Did you get attacked? No, no.
Are you shitting me?
Mog's like, hey Patrick, what's that audio recorder you got behind you? The GB01. Come get it, CBS. I think this is technically CBS's property. This is a H4N audio recorder that Vinny Caravello bought from me ages ago. I was digging it out because Rob and I may have a reason to be recording some things in June.
Quarantine lockdown disengaged. Error. Shooting range out of service. Please contact maintenance.
I swear to God, if I did all that, and it was just like a complete ammo loss. Oh wait, yes, okay. Whew. Whew. Okay, it opened the lockers. There better be some good shit in these. Okay. Yeah, Ruby Semiconductor, Node, Pulse Rounds, Ripper Blades. Okay. Wasn't bad. I still hear fleshy sounds, but I'm sure that's fine. Wait, Patrick's just got like a fucking Hogan's Alley shooting gallery?
Yeah, I feel like I'm at a 4th of July.
Yeah. Like Isaac's about to get
Like
big
little,
stuffy.
like Springfield, Illinois festival.
Yeah. You show up to Hammond with just a giant bear.
Node. Everybody gets nodes. What was I upgrading?
Hey, bro. What's about to...
Yeah?
Can we say anything?
Wrong way.
Oh, no.
Oh, node.
Well, the laser thing should just get him, too. Right? Yeah, keep crawling. There we go. Although I probably wasn't even supposed to shoot him. I was probably just supposed to watch him charge me, run into the laser trap, and then die. And I didn't need to spend any ammo on that. He was there to be like, careful, these laser beams will kill you. It's like, I know that.
Oh wait, you didn't let the laser kill the guy who ran at you?
No, I didn't.
Sorry, I wasn't doing it. I'm just, for once, I'm slightly behind where you are.
Oh, for once. I see how it is. Yeah, I'm slow as hell.
No, the game is longer!
It's true.
That part is true.
Oh, it's like a little... Okay. Oh, I don't like... Wait a second. There's gotta be like a stasis chart. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, he's immune to it. Fuck, he's entirely immune. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, yeah. Could have been better, but, you know, definitely could have been worse. Wait a second. Am I seriously... I had, like, 300 rounds for that thing a minute ago. Oh, boy.
How's that going?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It's Chen. There, on the rig link.
Yeah?
You been alive?
Chen's dead. You know that.
I know my own fucking corporal. Chen, come in.
Hammond. Oh, man, Hammond, you're gonna get markered. You're getting markered, bro. That's how they marker you.
Classic markering situation. Null RP, I wish Isaac could roundhouse kick like Leon S. Kennedy. Yes, yes. I think it would be sick if you had access to more ridiculous melee attacks. fully agree.
Okay, not a bad room to go into.
Ah!
Usually they had some kind of goodie at the dead end, but not today. Oh, this room is big.
Are you in the long hallway?
No, I'm in some sort of like, I believe it's the escape pod where they let Chen out.
Oh, they put that earlier in my sequence.
Hang on, I want to see. Yeah, no, there's the window. There's a window right there. Right there. Big window.
You have to file a report about this one.
Yeah, clearly protocols were not observed. Oh, you can just feel how much bullshit's gonna happen in this room. You just feel it.
Oh, you're in the bullshit room. I was just in the bullshit room. They made your bullshit room harder than mine.
Right.
Unknown biohazard detected.
Which is in general across the board. Like, I wonder if they, like, made this more difficult? The answer to that is almost always yes.
I think something was behind me.
Oh, did you get got?
Extremely. Okay.
The classic got situation.
Yeah, the old backing up to get away from a thing, and then got one hit by another thing. I guess I didn't have that much health left, so I probably should have been on my guard for that.
What is your health situation at the moment?
I'm actually okay. I think I've got I've got a lot of health stuff I can juice up with. And then, as for ammo, well, there's the rub. Let me think here. The line gun is the one that places the little like laser trip, right? Yeah. All right. Okay.
detected. Lockdown initiated.
No.
Why are these people on the ship choosing to run away from me? I'm here. I'm your savior. I don't make you and everyone else whole again.
Sometimes they get up, you know? Oh, fuck that. Oh, wait, are you kidding me here? Why is that doing anything? Jesus Christ.
Oh, ow! That hurt. Oh, that wasn't what the game wanted me to do.
Was this thing just mounted too low to actually trigger? It is. It's like slightly angled toward the ground. God damn it. I was hoping to get the babies, instead I didn't get shit.
What do you want me to do, game?
Yeah, you better give me a node.
Oh, I can move it down. I see.
What do you know? Explosives in the corner. Oh, yeah, all the things. On the other hand, that shit would have been way fussier to use than just a shit ton of saws. No, I feel like I did see it. Hang on here. There we go, yes. Thank you, Bogsmeyer.
Oh, I guess I could have gone to the left. Okay. Alright. Effed that up. But we're learning.
Until you got to the "but we're learning" part, what you said could have been said by like any Democratic politician from the last 30 years. Well, they really, unless maybe they're going to reuse this room because there's so much shit in here, but like, it really feels like they were like, you're going to be running all over here whipping shit at the monsters. And I was like, I'm going to fight a corner and saw them to death.
The Valor's munition logs. It wasn't just a nuke. They came loaded for war.
Look, sometimes games need to adapt. Oh,
Personnel patrol.
fuck
They
off.
knew
It's a
about
different
Ishimura.
play
Someone
styles.
knew. We were all dead from the moment we arrived.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Hammond, but I gotta tell ya, this place is lousy with Ruby semiconductors, and you should get in on this, bro.
Oh, thank God. It's never great when the game's like, you did it, you did the objective. Now here are 9 chests full of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like those are sequences where you can tell, like, set pieces are designed, and then game designers, like, solution to the balancing problems is, okay, but what if we gave them, like, 6 more boxes to get loot out of?
Yeah.
No, 6 wasn't enough? Alright, just add 3 more. We can drop more boxes. That's easy.
Well, and then if the AI director, like, or whatever, they just don't get rewarded with the right ammo, if you throw enough boxes in there, they'll get something out of it.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, they give him such a different arc in the remake. Wow! Oh, shit!
Alright, so we got another bullshit Galaxy Quest puzzle. Or I guess it's the rock puzzle. You know what I mean. Galaxy Quest is the big hammers. This is the rock. Okay.
Oh, come on! That's how that kid killed me?
Oh, man. Thought I could make it through. Isaac, let's see some hustle out there. You're dogging it. You're dogging it. That's what happens when you dog it.
Are you saying he doesn't have that dog in him?
No, so
I
mean, he was dogging it. Different than having a dog in you. You know what I mean? Aha, okay. Where's the flame emitting? Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, more nodes though.
Now, what they mean by evacuate the vessel immediately? If you don't put a countdown timer up there, I'm still gonna loot these boxes. I gotta be honest. You gotta pull a Metroid on me and say there are 60 seconds left for me to start avoiding things.
Yeah, exactly. This is every time games like...
No, thank you. I will go back to that blue and blue thing.
This isn't... Why is it... Why did it give me the box? It doesn't even... I don't even need this box.
I found that little puzzle curious. It seemed like the box would block more than it's supposed to, and...
Well, yeah, no, it's not doing anything. Like... What do we got going on here? And then, like... Just go over here. Okay, and... Oh, okay. Okay. Where the fuck is the single? Okay, it's okay. There we go. Are you shitting me? Okay.
I would never.
This is annoying as hell. Okay. You little fucker. You can tell what the hell that guy was. Okay. So wait, now, and all the flames are just off now. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, no!
What happened, Rob?
For pulse rifle ammo! For pulse rifle ammo, I turned around and reached into the plasma core flames. For 25 shots of pulse rifle.
Or one grenade. Incredible. There was at least like 1 or 2 times when I was playing the game where I had a section where I was really down on my luck in terms of things, and I remember reading at the beginning of the game that if you put the game on easy, I believe Isaac slowly regenerates health. And I was like, well, like, I could just change it and then change it back. Nobody would know.
Nobody would know.
What if Isaac just got a little bit, like, what if Isaac just got real strong right now and got some of his strength back? Hey, Giant Bomb. Thanks for raiding. What was Giant Bomb up to? They saw my age for it. Come get it. Come to Summer Games Fest, motherfuckers. Pry it out of my hands.
No! Hammond! No!
To test, Dan Riker told Jeff Grubb's kids that Kirby is a loser on the screen. Well, that's
no!
Well, that's bad. What Dan did is bad. Well, not Dan. Why would you let Dan interact with your kids on a stream? Mistakes. I mean, that was your mistake. That's not anyone else's fault but your own, Jeff. How's Hammond doing? Rob.
Not great. So I almost missed his entire death scene because when that gate shut down and like Hammond wasn't visible yet, or I didn't see him. So I turned around expecting that I was going to be boxed in facing waves, and Chen tried to, you know, kiss him.
Yeah.
And then Hammond saved, like he realized late that like he had to destroy Chen, and so he pushed both of them into the Singularity Core, and everyone's dead.
Aww.
And the Singularity Core is all wet.
No. What? 7 nodes. I'm just drowning.
Oh my god.
Force gun. Where could I go? I could go all the way down this path.
Warning. Primary systems failure. Evacuate immediately. Warning. Primary systems failure. Evacuate immediately.
Okay, but if there's loot here...
So you're still working your way off the ship, right?
Oh, yeah. And there's loot, so they're like, you gotta hurry. I'm like, I would love to.
I don't see a number. I don't see a number.
I feel like there's goodies here, and if I am simply diligent...
So now, Rob, is what you're saying, like, if you at all struggle to, like, clean and tidy up your own place, if we were just to set little fires everywhere and have glaring emergency sounds and just say, Rob, you are on the clock, like it's draft day. You have 5 minutes. Clean this place up.
Patrick, this was, like, basically my strategy for getting through a lot of life as a college freelancer. What is the equivalent of starting a fire and being forced to, like, I better hurry it along? That's what I would do.
Heat exchanger offline.
But unfortunately, that stops working after a point.
Carl's Dilemma points out, though, you must not forsake the final gifts of the Ishimura, and I agree.
Sounds like cult talk again.
Maybe, is that a Twitch extension? Are there, some of the cultists appear as members of Waypoint Plus? And
I think we should get out of here. Do not forsake.
Rob, they formed a
Lincoln's
voting
final
block.
gifts.
The subs have formed a voting block. They have a majority voting share. I'm gonna get some more coffee. I will be right back. Look at you escaping. Oh, look at that cool cutscene.
Incoming debris. Sealing blast door.
Oh no. No, it's a puzzle.
Isaac, come in.
I'm here. Fuck, that was close.
Chen, Johnson, now Hammond. And I'm tracking movement from the Valor. I think some of those mutated soldiers made it on board. What about the Valor's Singularity Core?
It's covered in blood, but I got it. God, I hope Hammond was right about that shuttle.
He said it was on the crew deck, along with every unitologist on the ship and their marker. You'll need to... Wait, someone's opened the door near the bridge atrium? It'll get you to the crew deck, but who's left with that kind of clearance? Isaac, something...
My
done,
girlfriend.
But we have to get that shuttle. For God's sake, be careful. We're all that's left.
Okay, so now I gotta get the... Oh, puzzles aren't done. They were gonna. I was worrying they were gonna make me like redo the fuses to open a door.
Exiting zero gravity.
Wow, Rob, do you want to hear about all these great FanDuel bonus tournament bonus options you have for the play-in tournament? Time to cash in on the Chicago Bulls.
If there's one thing the last like 2 months have taught me, it's that The bulls are a sure thing. You will not regret being confident in the bulls.
I believe it was not. I think it was the NBA podcast we did 2 sports ago, and I came out of it and I was like, oh, you know, it'd be fun to put $10 on the Bulls tonight, and then they immediately lost by 25 points. Like immediately lost by 25 points. And I was just like,
Yep.
God damn it. Loving Patrick, why are you wearing sneakers in your home? I had to get something from the garage and then I forgot to take them off. Also, we run the cleaning robot so often because of the pets and kids that we're not a big make sure you take your shoes off when you come in, unless it's been wet and muddy outside. I sort of just live with a small level of grime that just gets cleaned up every other day.
Some of my shoes are frankly cleaner than like my socks after wandering around the house for an afternoon. I'm gonna step away for like 5 minutes, get some more water.
Yeah. All right, Chad. You got any questions? Hit me up because I can't progress any further. I got this creepy little area right over here, but I need Rob to get to my creepy little area. Sherry Spicy, you ever just sit and think? Sometimes. Probably the only time I really do that is right before I go to bed. Usually doing stuff. You know, parent of 2, kind of always doing stuff. Oh, I left the door open over here. I should just get into the hot tub. Too bad this webcam can't detach. We can do a little hot tub meta. Get in the Salu spa. See what happens. Anyway, it's the 5 minutes before, 5-10 minutes before I fall asleep. Where it's like my head is down, phone is away, watch is off, everyone's asleep. I'm trying to empty the recycle bin, flush, so that I can fall asleep. And otherwise, actually, truly, the actual answer is like, when do I think is when I exercise, like when I run. I can't really think when I'm like doing a HIIT workout. Those are too intense because they involve a lot of mental and physical gymnastics. Like you're being asked to do a certain coordinated movement that you have to actually think about. Whereas running is like, I've done it, for 10 plus years. And so I'm not really thinking about running. So running is actually the period where like I will work out things kind of subconsciously, where like ideas will just sort of like come to my head while I'm on I have a route that goes like 2.6 miles, and that's like the base level route that if I just want to sneak something in, and then I can expand that to like 3.5, 4, based on like different blocks that I want to add. Empathy Trumpet, running just for fun, training for any races. No, I'm running away from heart disease, which killed my dad and grandfathers on both sides of the family. My ticker is prophetic in that it is the thing that like should kill me. Now I keep up to date and all that stuff. I'm much healthier, do exercise, things that nobody else in my family that dealt with those issues really spent a lot of time thinking about. And now, like a year ago, I did a scan. It like checks your heart for like plaque buildup. Which is not something you would normally do if you are 38 years old like I am. But if you have a propensity towards heart disease, it is one of those things that you can just pay $50 and they go, and if you're already having some sort of buildup or issues, there's, steps you can take to mitigate that. Thankfully, all clean, at least to the best they can tell. And I try and do things like eat semi-decently and work out to try and, I don't know. It's within my control. Like, I could still wake up tomorrow and have a heart attack, and it's like, okay, well, I tried. Still got me. Mog's Bike. I just started running this season after a 2-year break, also known as laziness. It's amazing how quickly I'm noticing improvement, how much better I feel. Yeah, I do different types of exercises. We have a basic bike that probably needs to be upgraded to a nicer one because now my wife and I use it often enough. It's just a really basic folding bike. Like it doesn't have a screen it has like a black and white screen that the batteries ran out of, and I haven't changed them because they're irrelevant because I'm usually following a fitness program on the television anyway. But we're due to get a nicer one of those at some point. And I do the HIIT workouts like at least once, twice a week. Now that it's warmer, I'll be running more. So it's like HIIT workouts in spring, winter, fall, and then barely any running because I hate going on the treadmill, even though we have a treadmill. And then the summer or like late spring through like when it gets cold, then I run a lot more. Super Antonio 64. How are your knees holding up to the running routine? I get nervous about the impact I'm putting on mine after years of running on pavement. Nothing catastrophic, but I also only run like once a week. So, if you're like a daily runner or something like that, I could see how that would be spooky. Hi, Rob.
Hello.
Codefire
Feels
CV.
like,
Patrick, do you have an... Sorry?
No, go for it.
Codefire CV. Patrick, do you have an Apple Watch? Yes. I sort of live by mine for the exercise stuff. Anyway, sorry, Rob. Continue.
Yeah, just, get rolling here. Literally right back where we started. Where is the nearest store? I feel like it's time to go shopping. There, that's nothing.
I had 7 nodes. It was like a moment in a film where the characters. I was like the Joker going down the steps, Rob, just having a real character moment, just throwing nodes in the air.
Beautiful. I think I've got a pretty good nodes. Well, I mean, obviously I don't have enough. Oh god. Alright, and then I forget, it marks off the doors that were like locked to me before. The stasis charge to the center.
Did you get an upgrade?
I think some stuff that I'm going to be passing by I have not been by since I got the level 3 clearance.
You also might want to... Now would be the time... I know you just stepped away, but now would be the time to, like, probably do the stasis upgrade, if you're going to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm headed that way. I think that quest starts in the bridge.
It does. Bloody Stapler. I started spinning this year, and it's been great. Where do you get video lessons from? We use the Apple Fitness ones just because it started by I was paying for the additional storage for photos, and then I needed storage for my wife's phone and my mom's phone, and it was just easier to pay for when Apple rolled out like the Apple One, so it's like $30 a month or whatever. And then you got the fitness. To pay for it individually just stopped making sense. But I was paying the gym, like the gym we were going to was our local YMCA, and that was way more than $30 a month to get access to. And I wasn't even doing the classes. I was just going to use their gym, like to use the equipment. And so, like a lot of people over COVID supplemented with like further equipment in the house, and then having the classes that change every week and are timed, right? Like I'm not going for an hour class. I do 10 and 20 minute chunks is the ones that I do. D-Conquest. The lighting and angle on Rob's camera feed makes him look like a StarCraft unit portrait. I agree.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of that. Yeah.
DC 190. Which hit instructors on Apple do you prefer? Bakari. Love me some Bakari. Don't know his name, but would like to curse his name. He's one of the new instructors from this year. I think he's British. he sucks because every time I look at the descriptions of the workouts, like, do you want to do like a bunch of planks and like other things like that? And I'm like, not really. And then occasionally I hit yes just because I should, but his are hard. Rob has approached the bridge. Wants that sweet, sweet stasis upgrade.
I do. Ooh, wait, a little bench. Oh, 5 nodes. But hang on, we have not actually. There's a little sales kiosk right outside the door, right?
There is, right over back and to the right. Yeah, so go right, and then yeah, you'll hit the store. Because you said you got all, yeah, behind you. You got all sorts of Ruby things like, to sell, right?
Oh, tons of Ruby things. Or 2. By tons, I mean 2.
My
2
God.
Ruby semiconductors.
Yeah, but I mean, now you've got 40,000.
That's 4 nodes.
My God. What would one even do with that many nodes? Wait, people are saying there's armor. Is there an upgrade already?
What? No, there's no armor upgrade.
Oh, people are saying there is one more armor upgrade. I don't think I did the last armor upgrade. I think I punted on that one and just went heavy on nodes. But that is, if you want to afford the final armor upgrade, this would be a situation where you might want to be saving for a down payment.
God, this is just like real life now. Now, you could get all those things you want, but remember, later, there's a hypothetical thing that might be really important.
In this situation, what is the curved monitor?
The curved monitor... Let's see.
Is that node 8 or 9?
Yeah, I think that, honestly, I think the curved monitor is like I want to say, the curved monitor is kind of like the pulse rifle in some ways, because it's like got that really good basic mode, but then like it's got that one thing it does that's like it's super effective at, which is like just pop the mines down and just like devastate the area and like clear space. And it's like, wow, that like in almost any situation, I'm really glad I have that thing.
But sometimes
if
you
there's
have too
armor
much of a
in play.
good thing.
If there's armor in play, I will put
Now,
my
it's true that,
trust.
like, towards the end of the game, if you feel like the end game is in sight, that is the time where you could be selling weapons. Like, hey, these are the weapons that I'm going to use for the last sprint of the game. I don't need to be planning for these others anymore, but you could probably get away with spending 7 nodes and then figuring it out in a little bit. It's a lot of nodes.
Alright, so you get more pulse rifle, but I do love getting more things out of the force gun too.
Hey, Rob, are you going to come out for the Democratic National Convention? We're hosting it. Yeah, you want to come out here, record some pods? We'll apply for a press pass. Let's go. We can get that through Vice, couldn't we?
God. Well, the Democratic Party does have such a good history of conventions going well in Chicago.
Ooh. That said, Rob, if we do make it that long, I feel like we should apply for press passes, try to go to the DNC.
Who won the DNC?
our hands-on impression from DNC kiosks.
All right, you know what? We're gonna punch up this this contact beam situation a little bit. And then, nothing cool to do with the plasma cutter.
Rob, at the beginning of every podcast, you know I ask you one question. Are the Democrats back?
I have often thought how much like my Bears fandom is pretty much identical to my experience of being like Democratic leaning.
You're not wrong. Not wrong.
Where it's like, I mean, hell, it's the same even story. It's like an entire, it's a worthless institution coasting along on like the things that it did roughly right, like 70 years ago.
Well, yeah. What's the 85 Bears of the Democrats? Well, I guess to a large extent, it's like, well, it was Clinton and then it's Obama. I'm not saying like I enjoyed watching.
Yeah, no, it's like the 85 Bears
so.
are kind of Clinton. The 85 Bears are kind of Clinton because it's like it's a victory without a legacy, right? It doesn't change the trajectory of the franchise at all.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I have not upgraded this plasma pulse rifle for shit, and I'm starting to really regret that because it's been like, here, have pulse rifle ammo, and now I'm like,
I think I did the minimum damage upgrade and left it at that. Thanks, door.
yeah.
Slammed on me. Because I was always just using it as a dump.
Yeah, it's like... Could upgrade that. I want to do more with the Force. You know, we'll stay down to this last night.
I threw that thing in storage and never touched it and sold all the ammo drops I got.
Which weapon?
Sick. The pulse rifle. Just rejected it outright and just used it as an economic fund for the rest of their weapons. Not a bad strategy, frankly. You'd make a shitload of money if you just sold all your pulse rifle ammo, and you could just funnel that into ammo for the things you do want. Bogsmart points out it's only 5k to respec weapons and get all nodes back if Rob wants to concentrate his nodes.
Ooh. Could do like a special endgame build.
Right.
Oh, 5k per weapon though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like in the end game, you may not have
cash out my. Yeah, I could cash out my positions on the pulse, the plasma cutter, for instance.
Right. Right.
All right, so this had a thing it wanted to play. Oh, I should.
Log retrieved.
Fine. Then we'll waste more time and record this. Satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied. We have a dead miner. We can't sedate Bran Harris.
Wasn't Harris originally your patient? Could have warned us that he'd go berserk.
Captain, Harris is suffering from a dementia that we don't fully understand. He was making progress until Dr. Mercer took his case over my objections.
I've read that. And frankly, this vendetta against Dr. Mercer just sounds like more of your bigotry.
My what?
Do you deny that you've counseled members of our church and turned them against unitology?
I'm telling you that Mercer's treatments are immoral and dangerous. And why does he keep taking Harris to hydroponics? Medical is a sanctuary, not Mercer's private lab, so stop covering for him.
More accusations and still no proof. You know your way out.
He won't stop with Bran Harris, Captain. You know that.
You sounded different in this recording.
Tracking related rig activity.
Nicole, you sound like a whole different lady.
Yeah, Yep. All right. So this is the conclusion of this. So hydroponics is the end of this quest, I believe. One thing I love about Dead Space, which I feel like is reflective of my own personal habits in real life, is if you give me a navigation tool that makes everything exceedingly obvious, I will refuse to learn the visual language or remember routes to anything. Like, I just saw you just click that stick, and I was like, bro, you were like, you just gotta walk forward. And it's like, no, I know what you mean, because it's like, it was like the moment I got an like a real cell phone, like an iPhone. It was like, wow, sense of direction. Goodbye.
Done learning new places. Yep.
When I got a watch and I could ping my phone. Oh, will I ever remember where I set my phone in my house again? I will not. I truly will not. I will just make an obnoxious sound that reverberates throughout the house to tell me where I set it. I do miss the days of printing out Yahoo Maps and MapQuest, though. Just having 7 pages of documents to have someone read to you, like, did you tell me which exit is it? I don't. Page 2, page 3.
And just the absolute dread when you like missed some key turns and you go off the map.
Yes. You have just enough information to rely on.
This was us arriving in Boston, where like we thought we had enough. Like our first night in Boston, we thought we had like enough stuff where it's like, you know, even if we wander off the path a little bit, we printed out enough maps that like we'll be able to find our way around, and got completely overwhelmed by driving through Boston, and ended up, yeah, like asking directions at a random gas station. It was bad. Like we didn't realize how many bridges crossed the Charles, so we kept crossing bridges that we thought were the same, but they weren't. Yeah, it was bad.
Well, yeah, a classic version of this that I ran into when I was an intern at OneUp.com in college. So I spent a summer in San Francisco writing news for them, among other tasks, and I was hanging out with some folks, and someone offered to drive me home. They're like, well, where are you staying? And I don't remember what street it was, but it was a numbered street. Let's say 18th. I was like, oh, off 18th. Off they went to an 18th. It was, you know, there was an 18th Street and like an 18th Avenue or whatever. And it was like one was on one side of the city. The other was significantly further away from the other. And they knew where one is, but not the other. And so we had to stop at a gas station, buy a San Francisco map, and like figure out how to get to where I was staying.
It was like Boston also features the worst drivers in the world. Spoken like a bad driver, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
It's like, no, Boston drivers are actually like pretty heads up. It tends to be people not in Boston that tend to bring a lot of problems. The rule is that in Boston you're responsible for the front end of your car and the back of everyone else's. And beyond that, nobody cares. It's open season, so that is the rule. And it is a different rule, but it does sort of like make everything sort of lock into focus. I saw way worse driving out in LA. Like just par for the course, like the standard of driving I seem to encounter there was like way, way worse. Although, you know, what might be different is I was driving a lot more in LA. in a post mass adoption of cell phones world. Whereas when I learned to drive in Boston, that hadn't quite happened.
So you have a lot of people like on the streets on their phone, especially like in the busy traffic sections, because they're just kind of stopping and going.
Right. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like in LA, the problem is the traffic is so bad that people are like, "Well, traffic is barely moving, so I can like fuck with this thing." And it's like, but you can't because like you're in dense traffic. But
and you're causing you're causing ripple consequences to the traffic
Yes.
behind you, or like
Yes.
every little inch that you don't actually take advantage of.
Report in loop. This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors.
And the traffic in LA is wild. My brother, when he was in a band, was one time didn't want to stay in whatever house that they were gonna crash in of some band member that they knew, and I was close enough. He's like, "Could I sleep on your couch for a night or two while we play a show out here?" I was like, "Sure." It's like, "Well, I should get there around 1." And I was like, "Well, I'll try and stay up. You know, it's like a Friday or something." And my brother calls me at 1. He's like, "So we're in gridlock traffic on the expressway?" I was like, "It's 1 in the morning." He's like, "Yeah." And I guess that is not an uncommon occurrence to just have the kind of traffic you would expect, like when people are going home, like from work, to just appear at random hours in LA, because there's just a north, south, east, west option. So I went to sleep and saw my brother in the morning. Black Ice says, I was not impressed with Bay Area drivers. Bay Area drivers are fucking awful. I can vouch for that as someone that had a car out there for a stint of the period that I lived in the Bay Area 2 different times, and one of the times I did have a car, and yeah, I would say the drivers were bad. The hills don't help. You do have like a bunch of, like, if you've ever tried to drive near Market Street, and when you have the trolley cars, like, that stuff is all bad. Trying to get onto the expressways out of downtown near the financial district is a nightmare. So there are like actual structural, architectural problems with driving in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it can be hard to tell how much of this is just we're driving on hard mode and it is people being bad at driving. But I think it's both, because more often than not, at least when I lived in San Francisco, if people did have a driver's license, they didn't drive very often.
Yes.
And so just like the sheer amount of driving that people do is lower, because they do tend to have decent public transit. I know that when I worked at Giant Bomb, I think Vinny had a driver's license, but nobody else. Or no, well, I had to pick up a van, but like no one, like for some, I think it was like whatever was. I think Jeff and Ryan had driven down in Jeff's car, and so there was a studio van we had to pick up, and I was the only one that had a license, and so I had to be the one at the website to rent this van and drive it all the way across LA from LAX.
There was a question I had, but it's gone now. All right, well, looking for the thing. Feels like, once again, this room's going to fill up with bullshit.
I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get another stunt of that. These side quests tend to be kind of uneventful, that you just go to the place you're supposed to go. Now, granted, it has an AI director.
Right. Director could create an encounter, but maybe it won't.
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to get anything too large scale. Alright, so maybe, yeah, Steel Knight 2000, Vinny and Brad rarely drive. I definitely know that about Brad. I couldn't remember about Vinny, so it might be the case that I was just tasked with getting the van, period, because I had grown up in the Midwest and spent a lot of time driving. Slab64, sorry, California doesn't have expressways, we have freeways. Is there a technical definition between the two of those, or is that just a regional thing?
That is a regional thing.
That's good. The more you know. D-Conquest, you should be able to choose what AI director the game uses. I want Dead Space directed by Terry Gilliam. I do think it would be neat if, granted, like, folks like Rob and I tend to play games once and be done with them, but for games like Dead Space or like Resident Evil 4, where people play them, it's very common for people to play them over and over again and kind of tweak the variables. Where that, like, beyond just difficulty, what if you could choose the personality of the director and the different, like, slides it was playing with? I think that would be neat.
Toxic hazard detected.
Oh, here comes the boy. Don't pop him, Rob. Don't pop him, Rob!
Yep. We're good. We're good.
Hell yeah, we are. Rob accidentally stomps him with his boot. Squish.
I was like, if I step near him, will he still blow up?
I don't know. Alright, I think this is it. I think this is where you get the little upgrade. Yep, there you go. So now zap them. So you'll see it's doing, you see the little electricity?
Yeah.
So that is doing damage to the enemy, and they also are significantly slower. It helps a lot because the game is now transitioning to mostly giving you the gooey brown black enemies that just take a lot more hits. D-Conquest. There should be an AI director that keeps things exactly the same, but just puts banana peels on the floor. It just ratchet up the zany. Just Isaac Clarke going whoa, whoa, constantly as he's making his way around the Ishimura. Maybe it's not bananas. It's just like the blood streaks on the ground suddenly have texture to them, and his boots just can't quite grip it.
Dr. Mercer sucks. I hate that dude.
Yeah, man, bad vibes. Bad vibes.
Regeneration. Will I kill you? If you try, Mr. Harris, I have options. The containment module, for example. Remember your last brain surgery? Stasis with consciousness? Quite useful. If only I hadn't risked...
It's humanity. Dr. Mercer is just asking questions.
And how do you feel now? Awake. Whole. Then perhaps.
Red Corby, isn't there a foam finger gun unlockable? Yes, there is a kind of like uber weapon, the foam finger gun, but I believe it requires you to beat the game on like its hardest difficulty mode, I think is how that unlocks. And then basically it's sort of a one-hit kill on everything in the game. But at that point you've achieved like the highest of heights.
Everything is unlocked.
Beat it on permadeath.
The whole ship is unlocked now. It looks like I could do the you're not authorized thing.
Well, the whole ship is not unlocked. You have to find those rigs to have everything unlocked.
Right.
The quest is
once I reach the exec shuttle, is that the end?
No, there is a. Well, maybe. I don't know. You'll get a big trigger, Rob. Like there is the game is extremely obvious about. Hey, you're reaching the end game portion. Make sure you're done with the Ishimura. So I wouldn't sweat it now. Because probably what we should do is, if we manage to hit that here, that's where we'll end the stream. And then if you want to go do that fetch quest, like just do that tonight or something, before the next stream. And then you're all buttoned up before we move on.
Ooh. Almost missed that node.
We wouldn't want that.
No. Man, I wish I could get in that room. Feels like there might be stuff.
It's actually kind of enjoyable to revisit these areas that were like previously big set pieces and have the game not do anything because, like, as you pointed out, you still can't quite shake that the game would do something to screw with you.
Yeah.
And more often than not, like I said, it doesn't, other than the occasional enemy just for surprise sake. But I think that's like actually a really smart choice on their part. Because the game trains you to feel that way.
Oh.
And so it doesn't even have to do any extra work to stress you out.
Not bad, not bad.
Ooh.
Gold semiconductor, node.
Ooh. Woo!
Now that's what I call a fucking room.
Was there another one on your right?
What?
What's your right?
No.
Oh, you opened it. Okay.
That's the door's open.
Bakes! Between Rob playing the new version of this and Rob playing with the hard mode MLB controls, can we just keep seeing Rob Patrick streams where Patrick has it easy and Rob has the tough go? Now, granted, I did beat this game, so you know I've put in my hours. I put this behind me. I just didn't do it in front of an audience, which granted,
I believe
is a more difficult task.
And I just have to come to grips with the fact that, like, I am not as good a gamer as Patrick, but then also I'm also more prone to just crumbling under the spectator effect of Twitch. Like, Patrick was forged in the fires of Mario Maker. And
yes, no, yeah, I
like,
absolutely.
Yeah, my big experience, like, learning this whole form was XCOM with Austin, where it's like, let's chill, let's do a little bit, Austin will carry at times, but, like, also we'll just have fun. We'll just, like, you know, we'll have a moment to figure all this out. And so the minute it's like people are watching me and I have to, like, mechanically execute a thing, I'm like, whoa, whoa!
It is true. I actually do find that I, probably due to my experience of having streamed, you know, portions of every Souls game, if not outright the entire experience, and Mario Maker especially, I find that I actually play better, or more focused when I'm like somehow balancing talking and playing a hard game with an audience. I think a lot of it's because you're forced to keep yourself calm. In a way, like I don't let my emotions get to me in the same way that I do when it's just me privately. I mean, I'll let myself get angry or whatever, like for the fun of the stream, but I'm modulating it in a way that is a performance for an audience, as opposed to I just bent this controller until I could feel it start to crack and then put it back. I don't do that when I'm on stream, but I might do that every once in a while when it's 11 o'clock and I'm 3 beers deep by myself.
Wait, I can't go there?
Where do you have to go?
I have to get to this crew deck.
Oh, this might be a sequence where you have to get to it from...
I mean, you go to the bridge, maybe? Or
just
was it
pick
medical?
one, and then it'll show you,
Okay.
when you kick your foot on the ground.
Exactly, Patrick. This is how we're getting through this game. Alright, since this sort of kicks off from the bridge, my assumption is the bridge will have a nice, easy connection to the crew stations.
I think so. I don't remember specifically. Xenomilf, great name. I once bought an Exa controller as a birthday present because she would nearly snap mine in half in hard games. That's extremely funny. It's a gift for them, and it's a gift for you. I had a nasty habit of getting mad in Street Fighter on SNES when I was a kid at my neighbor's house. They're the ones that had we both had Super Nintendos, but they had Street Fighter, and I more than once like whipped it at the ground when I was mad. I would get yelled at about it.
Xenomilf is also basically the pitch document for Alien Resurrection.
Rob, I want to rewatch that movie at some point. That's also on my turn map. Is how do I rewatch Alien Resurrection?
No!
I want to watch her kiss the. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Get out the door!
Yes! Oh fuck!
Oh yeah! Well, you still took damage. Gee, well, it's is that an expressway or a freeway right there, Rob?
That was the slowest goddamn door in history. Oh my god.
Ooh, Xenomilf follow-up.
I feel like the AI director heard us talking shit.
Uh-huh.
And, gave us a little lesson.
It did. It did. Xenomilf with the follow-up. Alien, the perfect wife form. Brilliant. Brilliant. Beautiful. Nailed it. No notes.
Oh, there we go. Hang on, real quick though, were there any things in the bridge?
Oh, like level 4 or whatever that you got.
Yeah, and the little
upgraded to.
the little nook that Hammond is hanging out in. What is it? The captain's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Is it warm by you? Did the heat reach the Boston area that we've been experiencing?
So it's in the mid-70s today, and then it's going to be in the upper 80s, tomorrow and the day after. We put the air conditioners in the windows. Yeah.
But I bring that up to say that I have my sliding glass door open right now because it's always very pleasant, and I don't really quite feel the breeze, doesn't quite hit me, but I can see it. It's just nice. But my neighbors, starting during COVID, started working from home a lot more, and they'll frequently bring their laptop out and work on their deck, and I get that, and I need to remember that as much as I like the sliding glass door open, that they can probably just hear me screaming about a video game, saying this nonsense that makes no sense to them.
See, this is what I can't handle about the burbs. I have felt so much more perceived and observed in the burbs than city living. It's this weird it's so noisy that you just know everyone is tuning more stuff out. Yeah, I don't know. It's but I guess also you just do more things sealed inside your house, unless it's porch sitting time.
I'm less worried about embarrassing myself. They ask me about my skeleton all the time, so and I know them very well. It's more just if they're trying to work, maybe I don't need to be screaming out of my office about Xenomilfs.
I don't know. Maybe they want to hear more about Xenomilfs. Maybe their life It's just a xenomilk desert over there, and you need to bring the rain.
Honey Skeleton, I think you need to spread the good word of xenomilfs.
Yeah,
I'll start telling
come on,
people
there's
that's the
something back
name of
here.
our... Oh, yeah. Ooh, that contact beam is so fucking good.
Yeah, the music cue is still, like, freaking out, and I'm like, no, that dude's just dead. Wait. But this dude isn't. Honestly, I could have plasma cutted that guy. That was a weak one, but, you know.
You can't win them all, Rob.
Yes, but Patrick, winning some would really... winning some would be nice.
Wait, where are you going?
I was just checking out what was down that cool hallway.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, didn't feel like there was much down here.
Well, you got you got one of the rigs. So you actually accomplished something of the side quest that if you choose to do that before we do the end game, you've done one of them on your way there. No Smart 7, I love the old and new Dead Space playthrough. It's a great idea. Thanks. Yeah, we've had a really good time doing it. It's been a lot of fun. If you want to see something similar, Kato and Ren played through the opening hour or so of Resident Evil 4 with a similar setup. Although that was just a one-off as opposed to a continuous feature.
You know what we should do this fall, Patrick, is each week... Well, we get our Twitch shut down for this, but each week you watch the current Bears, and I watch, the 85 Bears simultaneously. And we just sort of see how the two teams stack up.
Boxmeyer, full double RE4 would be harder. They diverge so much more. That's true. That Dead Space, what's made this playthrough work is that they divert, but they get back on track eventually. Whereas RE4, well, a lot of the same broad strokes, you'd have, I'm pausing enough to wait for Rob to work through the newer content. That is a lot of the connective tissue that's added here. There is so much more of that in Resident Evil 4.
So now that the stasis thing does damage, maybe bigger stasis.
Yeah. I could 100. I think if you're gonna put points in something, I'd do it in stasis as opposed to kinesis. You know what I mean? You want.
Yeah. Hey, that contact beam wasn't bad.
So, people are saying one thing that they did at the end of the game was that Rob, the final boss sucks. It's not good. It wasn't good in the original game. It's not any good in the final game. They reimagined it, but they reimagined another sucky final boss, is what I'll say. And I'll remember this for later, but some people propose that min-maxing and respeccing is, if you want to minimize that pain, is to just go full contact beam at the end, and you can just hot knife
just
through
melt,
water.
literally melt that guy like a candle under an acetylene torch. Yeah. Okay. I'm intrigued by that. We'll get a little closer. I think I'll do this little side quest shit at some point, and then maybe I will just I have no need for the plasma cutter anymore. No need for what's the other?
Isaac, I'm losing you. Something on the
Brigsby subbing. Thank you, Brigsby. Appreciate it.
I can guess what that something is.
If the marker's active, shit. The crew deck is locked down, but the deck
Muffins, yeah, the boss is awful. Yeah, I was pretty shocked at how much I didn't like the final boss in the remake, given how much I agreed with basically every other decision and reimagining. You know, to some degree, it's difficult because you're still just dealing with a very traditional action horror game boss, something but very much ripped out of Resident Evil 4. And I would have preferred a turret sequence, is what I'll say.
All right. Boss fights are also like they're hard. They seem so hard for games like this because it's like, you know, so much of it's built around like, you know, is the loop fun that you're doing, and loop is sort of a different frequency of like what a boss fight. You know what I mean? This isn't a game where it's like, the combat feels so good. I just want to be in combat all the time and like have big combat encounters. It's like, you know, designing a boss for a game like this is such a lateral move from what the game is actually best at.
Well, and especially in a game so much about letting players direct what, like, how they fight and what they do. What is the final boss asking of you, right? Like, what are you testing the player for? And I think what they test for is like you shooting some really annoying orange glowing dots that I didn't like.
I'll be honest, this cult is kind of whack. Like, it's like they cleared out a home goods store of all their, like, lanterns and, like, chintzy lanterns and candles.
Alright, I think you finally caught up with me.
Was this in your game?
Yeah, I'm at the same spot.
Spec Ops The Line tableau?
No, so that my little room is right ahead of where you're at, I believe. Like, around that wall is the room that I'm in.
Okay. But I have, like, a whole little tableau that I encounter here.
Yeah, they do a little more setup.
I hear chanting. We got cult chanting going on. And we have a store.
Well, if you're gonna die, you want to make sure you spend what you got, you know, left over.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Not sure this is exactly transferring to your children back on Earth.
There's nothing more smoke 'em if you got 'em than showing up to the big cult ritual sacrifice party. Oh wow, like it's somebody singing Twinkle Twinkle, but it's like all fucked up.
Like twisted?
It's like twisted. Their hands get stuck in these? And you all got a crew deck keycard? No? Hey, wait a second now. That's a new store. I've never seen this store before. Maybe they got a suit.
That's true.
This is bullshit. This store sucks. Not a single suit.
Level 5 suit acquired.
Alright, I'm just gonna save again so I don't have to sell that shit again, and then we'll move on. Do we have any idea how much that suit is gonna cost? Do we just have any, like, ballpark, like...
It's like 80,000 if I recall correctly.
Oh, that's so much!
60K.
Last one was only like 35.
60K is what
So
somebody
I gotta keep saving. I'm sure whoever is singing this has done some heinous shit that like causes them to deserve me killing them. But like, I'll be honest, I don't need a reason at this point. They keep that caterwauling up. Don't mind if I do. Director knows what I need.
Clearance confirmed.
I'm always so curious about the things that are like, they've got like a level 3 lock on them, but I can't really see how you would get to these places without being having the level 3 clearance.
Hang
on.
I mean, sometimes
Hold
there
the
are
phone.
areas where...
We got a suit schematic.
Oh, hell yeah. You and me both,
Everybody's
brother.
going shopping. Hell yeah. Alright. Now, what valuable things do we want to sell here?
Everything?
Alright. Let's be real here. Plasma cutter energy is, like, low value at this point.
How do I start this game? Oh, here?
Yes. Yes. Here we go. Alright, show me dripped out Isaac. Is that different? I feel like at a certain point they just keep adding slats to him, and it's like you're just adding rows to a set of Venetian blinds, and I'm like, I can't really tell the difference. I think that's the same guy. Oh, I totally missed that these people were hanged. Is that even cool down here? This feels like something. Okay, so the showers are through here. There's a little playroom. I wonder if it's gonna be the shooting range thing where I activate the play area and then it's like, uh-oh, biohazard detected. Go fuck yourself.
I wish that's what the game said once. Just like, and never repeats it. It's just, biohazard detected, go fuck yourself. Okay.
I hated that. Very good, very effective. Didn't like it.
Oh shit. Where did it go?
We all been there. Yeah. Just feel the cool tile against your face. You'll be all right. Little
Oh my
text
god, this
log.
game goes on for so long in the original game. Oh.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... Oh boy. Alright.
Entering zero gravity.
Multiplier? Oh, I see. So you're supposed to do this.
Okay, blue. Oh, yep. I just took the biohazard.
So you're supposed to like go 1, 2.
You little shit, where are you? Oh, there he
Oh
is.
fuck. Oh, I see. So this is what makes it challenging. This is... I don't really understand this. Alright, well I'm done with that. I don't want to do that.
Are you kidding? Who else is down here? Oh, there. No, that ain't it. I will say those babies brought some treasure.
Treasure babies? That's what I'm always telling my kids. Ooh, you little treasure babies.
Oh man, put up a brick. Oh, the... So, hang on. Is every time I start the game going to summon monsters?
No. I think that is just the first time.
Because it says I can unlock some stuff if I... Oh, that was lighting up different ones. Okay.
60,000. Look at that yet.
Give me the hot sauce, Devo!
Bang, bang, bang!
You know what I'm being right now? Little mouse in a little house. And I'm here for the cheese. Damn it. Ah.
Reward locker now accessible. Congratulations. Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, there's just one locker left. Derail the rest of the stream while I just grind the little basketball game. Imagine how many nodes are in that locker. Could be 30 for all we know. Yeah, you could. Like, I'll bet you there's so many nodes behind this door. It's killing me. It's killing me to not know. Oh wait, we gotta swap this plasma cutter out because it is empty.
Caffeine heart. Oh, is Rob skipping the node locker? That's too bad. Rob, lying awake at night, unable to sleep. MK asking what's wrong. You know what's wrong. Esteban lives one.
No.
Just to ease your mind a little bit, Rob. It is a node.
But node singular? Because, yeah, I don't know that it's worth. If it's just one node, which is just 10,000 credits.
I don't think the game has ever given out, like, a true node dump. You know what I mean? Like, nodes are usually a singular occurrence.
They come singular, yeah.
Node singular, according to Esteban Lives. So, I think that truly does allow Rob to live a little more at ease. So that is appreciated. And also, as people point out, Boxmeyer points out that there were 2 nodes in that stomp puzzle that you shouldn't have gotten unless I looked up the solution. So truly, you got nodes to spare.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you little shit. How did you get through that? Hang on, I gotta stomp these corpses. Urgh. Yeah, that's right. Oh, no! Where are you, little fat fucker?
Well, if the Arbok, when is Patrick's heart out? We're getting close. I don't know that we'll actually get to the desired point of no return that is our...
I want that fucking door, though. Alright, there we are. There's the door. Great.
I think it's just going to be just out of reach for us.
Hmm. Wait, is there a save point in there? Yes, there is. Okay. Well, should we call it here? Because, like, we just got a big key card.
No,
key card door.
No, we can go for a little bit more.
Alright.
We got like 15, 20 minutes, not like 2 minutes.
Logging security card.
Oh, I hear more oozing and squishing.
I built your shit. It didn't work. You're not gonna hurt anyone else.
Full-time potato ass. Rob, is that an X56 throttle I spy in the back of Rob's camera?
It is indeed.
Mercer!
Still alive, Mr. Clark. I'm still denied convergence thanks to this ingrate.
Mercer, wait. Tell me. I want to understand. What is convergence?
Smart. Get this little pervert talking.
Dead or living, we all feel the marker's true purpose. Don't you want to be reunited with the people you lost?
Aye.
Yes. Then why not with me?
I hope the stasis runs out on that guy. Oh, damn it.
Fused. But we are so close. Everything that has happened on the Ishimura is just the beginning.
When you put it that way, you and your marker can go to hell.
Shit.
No! God damn it!
And a slow death in stasis. I think your death will come faster.
Okay, gotta get this out of that. Hey, what the hell is... Oh, yeah, and I have to clear the goo off this shit? You know it. You know it. No, I want this one. Oh, great, pulse rifle rounds.
If we were playing a drinking game, that would be connected to it. Oh, I know which area you're in. We're in the same hallway. But you have to do all those. You have to do all the shooting of the things in the corner to open up new areas. None of that stuff exists in this version.
Hearing my old buddies.
But you're on it, right, Isaac?
Oh, hey!
Everything's gonna be just like it was.
My ghost friends, just out of frame.
But I didn't even know Chen like that. He was just a guy we were sort of contracted together.
I wish I could talk to you.
What? Hey, what? My next objective came and it was in Colty Scribbles.
Oh yeah? This is like the Dead Space equivalent of sending a memo in Comic Sans.
Also, Isaac... Oh, there's just a sludge on the ground that he can't really run through. Okay. Wow, no power. Ridded tank, drone, ham. Too much ham.
I think like getting the writings for your objectives in Cult is just... That's just Isaac thriving. You know, he's starting to internalize everything that's going on around him.
Well, and like, you know, he's really getting some top-notch therapy here, really. Like, the dead are speaking, and they're telling him how sorry they are. They realize they owe him apologies.
They just want to be whole again. Like, who wouldn't want that? Wouldn't you, Rob? Last Galaxian. Talk about immersion therapy.
Oh, shit. No.
Oh, yeah, my therapist has set up my own custom Dead Space experience where they've trained an AI algorithm with the voices of my friends and my trauma to talk to me.
Can't see them in this room. Jesus Christ. Now, if this cult were really serious about recruiting me, they'd give me a lot more Ruby semiconductors and nodes.
You think they would have done the research, right? Like,
yeah, they'd be like,
"Where's the Oppo?
Enjoy the bounty of our harvest." Don't mind if I do. I love the
this
bounty
will like
of
make
your
us,
harvest.
make us whole again. Like they're not.
How about
they're
you
not
make
thinking.
my skill trees whole? You know? How about you color in all the lines? So, we got a decent chunk of change here. There any I mean, let's be real. I could just go sicko mode and get some nodes.
There's nothing to stop you, Rob. Like, I gotta be honest, you haven't died in a while. Like, you had a lot of nervousness over like how much ammo you have, but like,
yeah.
I mean, this point, you just gotta trust your gut. Whatever you want to do, just keep doing it.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's empowering. I will say though, stasis modules starting to come in real handy. each shot of those things is probably saving me quite a bit of health.
Oh, the upgrade that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are really saying you should get rid of that fucking plasma cutter. Just embrace modernity, Rob.
Are people saying that, or is it just Bogsmeyer? See, this is how this is how chat gets you. Like, one person's like, "I'm gonna say this thing a couple times." And
I'm
Bogsmeyer's very helpful.
I'm telling you that you should just sell the plasma cutter. When's the last time you used that thing? Here's a question for the chat. Or Bogsmeyer. If you sell a weapon and it's no longer in your inventory, does the game continue to drop ammo for it? That said, Rob, you could just do what someone else mentioned, how they didn't want to use the plasma rifle, so they just kept selling the ammo. So that's just money for you to fuel your other desires.
I could increase my suit.
Bogsmeyer with the answer. Doesn't drop ammo if it's not in your inventory. If you don't want to sell it, you could just store it, and then you'll stop getting drops for that.
Yeah, I mean, if we're being really honest here, the plasma cutter's day is done. Like, it hasn't really contributed to any fights lately. I could turn it into more of a cudgel, but, like, that just means I have a plasma cutter out to do melee damage with, and it's not really... Oh, you know, if I was gonna keep... You know what? If I was gonna keep the plasma cutter in play, though, I would have needed to get this heat accumulator. Right? Because that's the one where, like, as you put round after round into dudes, you're getting building damage. And I wonder if that would have made this thing viable.
The truth reveals it to ourselves. And it's revealed itself to you. And I think you just need to... I think what you need to accept is either you start putting points in the plasma cutter to have it catch up with the rest of your arsenal, or just realize sometimes a relationship reaches its natural end state.
That's true. All right, we're gonna set course for the heat accumulator. Man, I wish I'd put some for how useful this fucker's been. This one's basically capped out. Okay. Hey, wait, where's the nearest save point? Yep, it's that way, but maybe there's something good down here. There is. It was a node. It's not just a node, that was the node. This was the universe telling you have to listen to the universe when it tells you things. And I understand that's basically how all these cultists got into trouble. But
you're different.
I'm different. Yes, exactly. Because now I go to the old plasma cutter tree. And now that thing is in play. Cannot wait to use all the ammo I have for it. 6 shots. I have 6 shots for the plasma cutter. But imagine how much more I'll enjoy them. I'll really savor each one. Gotta be a save point near here, right? Yes, there is. Right over there. Perfect. Alright, Patrick, the universe also feels like it's telling me this is where we stop.
Yes, I need to get to a save, and then I agree.
Wait, what? Hey! I was asking, Bola1717 asks, my first time tuning in, and is 2008 higher contrast and more colorful, or is it Rob's setup impression? OG definitely looks a little more colorful. Nice. God, Patrick is so surgical.
Open the fucking door.
Oh man, I missed Kato's message. Kato begging us to stop the stream. Not begging, but like, Kato has other things that they need to do.
Oh shit. Give me 2 seconds, Kato.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. I can see the save station right there. Can I do it while he regenerates? I died. Alright, that's it. I don't know where alright.
Well, that's all, folks. Goodbye.
Alright, bye. We'll be back soon to actually finish off the last 2 chapters.